What's up, everybody? Today I'm reviewing some Roc Marci. Roc Marciano, one of the underground ghosts of this past decade. Honestly, he is nice with it. His beats makes me feel like some shit even before the 90s. Makes me feel like classic soul music, just beautifully sampled. And yeah, this album is probably his best selection of beats out of any album of his I've listened to, honestly. Rosebud's Revenge. That's what I'm reviewing today. I'm probably going to title it something about the beats being fantastic because he goes crazy. These beats are top tier. Um, I can tell he was putting in work with Ka or something because he definitely he's got that feeling like Ka has. Um, Obviously he's got that marksman feature. Um, and yeah, my favorite song was probably Better Know. Um, and it just reminded me of like Feeling It by like Jay-Z or like what is it, Lucchini This Is It by the other group, I forget what they're called. Just had a really cool piano riff basically, even though you don't play riffs on a piano, but it's really smooth and had a really buttery flow. Um but Marksman was probably right up there with that as well. And my favorite beat, it was I think it was called Here I Am, on the whole album. Uh, but that was like the best beat on the album, and that was one of his worst performances rapping wise. But I still had it because that's just cold as hell. It's called Here I Am. Um, but let's see, I added 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of the 15 songs on this album. So he was cooking with this one. It's not the same as Markberg or Marsburg or like wherever that one is, Empire Strikes Back, I think it's called. It's not the same. This guy feels like he transitioned a little bit, but it's almost at that level, honestly. I was looking for another Roc Marciano album that would put me with that feeling of those other two albums, which I honestly view as classic albums, even though they did not get enough recognition. He is so slept on. I think some of the best, most noble characters in hip hop really got slept on. And it's too bad. Uh, but hopefully more kids will start finding Roc Marciano like I did. He got me into a bunch of other guys, as you might expect, because he was kind of one of the progenitors of that uh, era. So, of underground, and I just hope he has another good solo album. I was really hoping that DJ Premier shit would be hidden, but I don't know. The Nas album was good. The Nas album was good, and people hated on it too much. They don't get that it was kind of like a throwback album. The beats weren't as like New York State of Mind level or anything like that, but it was a good ass album still. So I can't hate on the Nas album. But we need who do we need Roc Marciano collab with? I think honestly, Roc Marciano Madlib collaboration would be crazy. Um, and so yeah, I would say that I don't know what the title means. Rosebud's Revenge. It sounds like the name of like a dog or something. Like Rosebud, come here, Rosebud. Like some shit someone would say. Um, it's like Rosebud's Revenge. Like it's ominous. It's kind of like might be like bridge in New York or something in the background. The photo got gun and a rose right under the title. Um, and it reminds me of some old like Italian flick or some shit. And actually, what was it already? That song, I looked up the sample of it. Turned out it was an Italian composer. I think he actually had multiple songs by Italian composers sampled, from what I saw. Um, so he was really digging in those crates. Um, and these samples were just top tier. And his punchlines are top line too. I think he wasn't rapping as vehemently as those two albums I would deem classics by him, but he was still great form here. And the punchlines were really funny. You know, he's like what Action Bronson wants to be. I fuck with Action Bronson. I just listened to Action Bronson album yesterday. I love Action Bronson, but Action Bronson like kind of like in a funny way like talks about lifestyle, but Roc Marciano lives that lifestyle, the like overly just everything. You know what I mean. West Side Gun a little bit too. Um, but yeah, that's about it for my review. I would say that I would give this album probably like a 8.5 out of 10. I usually don't put numbers, but this one I just had strong feelings, solid. It's like a nice, good blow job or something. Lasts an hour or two. Um, but some of you it might bore if you're always listening to like fucking, you know, who like Miles ass. I like Miles, not Miles. Maybe Ken Carson or some shit. If you're always listening to Ken Carson or like Yeet, you probably won't like this. You'll get fucking bored. Doesn't have enough bass. Doesn't have enough weird ass references to like fingering your own butt or something. Um, but if you like good rap and crazy beats that are almost a throwback vibe, nothing you would expect to hear made in 2017 by a charismatic yet very chill, soft-spoken guy. This album's for you, and has a lot of, has a feel like a mob flick that's like a lot of his albums. So check it out. That's about it. Have a good day. Treat yourself nice. Treat us with care as well, and make sure you find some joy. Peace.